morning. Hope everyone is well this morning. Today, I'm gonna just finish up my session with some movement training. So this training is more of a freestyle training. I don't have anything in plan, but I'm just gonna try and freestyle and mess around with some movement patterns. So basically, I'm just trying to open my hip up, so without staying static. So basically putting my feet on the floor and then twisting, putting my ankles on the bench and then bringing it back onto my feet. Now just getting a nice deep wild beast stretch. That's why I call it wild beast stretch. When you go into the lunge position, that is a wild beast position, and that's what we call that position in the beast flow training. Just using the bench to get a much deeper stretch. So it is opening your hips up. It's quite important for your movement training because a lot of it is quite down low on the ground. So now we're going to move on to some movement patterns there. As you can see, I'm just taking my socks off and I am just gonna do some simple flow going into the low plank and then dropping into the low scorpion. This is what I call the low scorpion on the ground. And we're bringing it back into the high beast, into the single leg high beast, and inverted beast, and bringing it back to the single leg high beast, inverted beast, and into the side kick. Just playing around, kicking out, inverted beast, and inverted beast. I'm just gonna do a little bit of tumbles, just rolling back and forth, just like so. Nice and easy, rocking back and forth. The great thing about movement training is it kind of gives you opportunity to play, and once you know what you're doing, you can put your body in, literally, you can put obstacles in your body, you can play games and try and mess around with new movement patterns, and you can discover so much more because it's really limitless with movement training. It's limitless what you can do. I'm just like that. I'm just kicking my legs round, kicking all the way back, and then I'm switching it up. So it gives you room to play around, mess around, and try something new. By the way, apologies for the gloves on the hand. I was doing some boxing training earlier on, and I decided to just keep it on. So now what am I doing? Just tumbling and then doing the side kick, tumble back, side kick. I think I'm taking a rest right now and pushing it back again. Still playing around. And all of this is just based on a freestyle. If you have a couple of movement patterns that you already know, you can just try and challenge yourself to find some more patterns. So basically all I do is put obstacles in front of me or give myself some challenges, and I try to overcome it by creating new patterns, new flows that would help me move. Just like so, what I'm doing is just basically trying to find a pattern of movement in that position, in the deep squat position, which I call seated ape. Now this is the playful ape because we're in the low ape position, and then I'm just kind of playing around, jumping around, doing different movement there. As you can see. as far as I remember, I think, yeah, that's the next one I was doing. I just literally putting obstacles in front of me and try to find new movement patterns without putting my hands on the ground. So the challenge was I was able to come up, down, go on my back, on my belly, but I wasn't allowed to put my hands on the ground, and I had to create different shapes that I had to get out of. So in just that flow alone, there's a lot of movement patterns in there if you pay attention. And that is, I think that was the last thing I did for this session, and it was pretty much fun. You can give it a try. So the goal is not to put your hands on the floor and then put yourself in different awkward position that you have to figure out how to get out of. It's more of a puzzle. Thank you for watching.